Hey guys, Steve here. Today we have another battle report coming your way. It's going to be Space Marines versus Necrons, 2,000 point. We're going to take it really quick through the Space Marine army. Right here we have a Rhino, pretty much just stock. A Dreadnought with, it's going to be an assault cannon and a close combat weapon. Got a Land Raider. In this Land Raider are 5 Assault Terminators. And they have the Thunder Hammers and Storm Shields. And here is Captain Lysander. I know we got to proxy a little bit here, but this is going to be Lysander. We have 4 tactical squads. The 2 in the back are in the 2 respective Rhinos, and they both have flamers. These 2 squads are going to be foot slogging it, and they have missile launchers. That white tin can back there is a Vindicator. We have another Land Raider with las cannons, Rhino, Dreadnought with assault cannon and close combat weapon. And that is the army on the whole. Say hi, Stu.
Hey.
Alright.
We have the 2 monoliths. We have 41 warriors. We have 2 Necron lords. One's on foot, one's on a destroyer. There we go. They both have res orbs. We have 5 destroyers and 2 heavy destroyers.
So this is the Necron army, and we will check back in with the board. Here is the board. We went with a lot simpler terrain than we did last time. It's kind of like grasslands with a little city running down the middle. The outside boundary is where that ruin is over there, kind of this line straight across. So we're going to roll to see what type of game we're going to be playing. 4.
We'll be doing capture and control.
Yes. 6. Ooh, Spearhead?
Dawn of War.
Ah, I hate Dawn of War. Here's the roll to see who goes first. Stuart rolls a 5, I roll a 4. Stu is one of the ever important roll to go first. He's gonna deploy first. And okay, so end of a deployment. Just as a reminder, Stu's base is gonna be right there where all those Necron warriors are. Mine is the that half of the hill over there, the top portion. So as you can see, there's really nothing over there contesting at the moment. Stuart deployed. He put a squad of guys on his base. There's a squad of warriors hiding out in that building, and a Necron Lord on a destroyer body behind that building. Zooming out on the board, my deployment's really simple. I got 2 Rhinos with 2 tactical squads and Lysander right there. So Dawn of War, as always, the first turn is quite a blast. Why don't you just do it, Stu, and we'll see what happens. Alright, so we're right at the end of Stu's turn here. He's just running some guys over there. He had a squad of warriors and his Necron Lord come over on that edge. They're going to try to contest my base. His other Necron Lord didn't do anything. He's just hidden right behind that building, probably waiting for some stuff to happen. These Necron Warriors didn't move, didn't do anything. He had his destroyers and heavy destroyers came in. Together they immobilized this Rhino and shook that one there. Monolith came in, and these warriors. The result is this one is immobilized and weapon destroyed, and that one's shaken. And Lysander here is just watching. So Stu's ran. We'll check back in at the end of Space Marine turn 1. Okay, so end of Space Marine turn 1. The guys came in. All of them tried to shoot at the Necron Lord and were just too far away. This Land Raider tried to shoot at the Monolith, couldn't. This tried to shoot his assault cannon at the Heavy Destroyer, couldn't. These Space Marines actually did get up, caused 5 wounds on those 2. All they needed to do was fail 2 and they'd be out of the game, but only 1 died. So total casualties for this round was that Heavy Destroyer. And those Space Marines are going to be a world of hurt next turn. We'll check back. More to come. So end of the Necron turn. Stu's just running his guys over there. Really the highlight of this turn, I think, for me was when I had 8 wounds to roll on these Space Marines and I failed 5 of them. That's a 3+ armor save. So it was 4 2s and a 1. Anyway, the Flamer's still alive. He failed his morale check, so he'll just regroup. Little circle up. The Necron Lord moved over to here. So we're going to have a little bit of a clump action happening here, a little bit of clumping. And then over there, these guys are just going to run right at each other. So we'll check back in at the end of my turn. So, end of Space Marine turn 2. A little bit more successful than last time. We knocked down 7 of those Necron warriors. Let's see how many of them get back up. Put 2 wounds on the Necron Lord here. 1 wound on the Necron Lord way over there. And basically moved up the lines. Couldn't get the Land Raider through there, so he had to go the long way, which means that my Assault Terminators had to wait another turn. And that is it. The Flamer guy came up and actually killed someone. Well, knocked one down. So that was kind of cool for him. But that's it. We'll check in at the end of Stu's turn 3. Stu's turn 3. He's running these guys again. Over here, they finally killed the last flamethrower. Immobilized that rhino, stunned the demolisher. They blew up this rhino, but these Space Marines were able to get out and be okay. The monolith pulled these Necrons from over by that building too, out in front of it. My Land Raider was immobilized. That's really bad because that's the one with my Terminators in it. So they're going to have to run a little gauntlet here. And other than that, that's it. So we'll check back in at the end of turn 3. I'll either be very happy or very sad at the outcome. More to come. Let's see. These two together tried to put the last wound on that Necron Lord and failed. While my Assault Terminators are running up. So that's going to be not too great. Over here, we put 16 wounds on these Necron warriors, and 3 of them fell over. Over here, things went a little bit better. That Necron Lord is down, and there's, what, 2 guys down as well? Yep. So, you know, if one Necron Lord could be... If the Lord's dead over there, that flank is mine, and I just have to worry about this nonsense. So, that's my turn. We will check back in at the end of turn 4. So, end of Stu's turn 4. His other monolith, he rolled a 1 on his reserve chart, so it didn't come in, which was really good for me. His 3 warriors didn't get back up. He did stun that again, so it can't shoot. His Necron Lord charged into assault against the Terminators. After a lot of shooting, 4 Terminators left, or 3 if you count Lysander, and he killed one of them, and then they just hit back really hard. So he's down for the count right now. And he's running these guys over here, so that's the end of his turn. Not too bad. Those Terminators, if nothing else, are just a pretty big distraction. We will check back in at the end of my turn 4. More to come. Super awesome turn 4 for the Space Marines. Let's look at the cool thing first. Every skimmer is dead. The Land Raider killed both of the heavy destroyers, and these 3 just tooled their way through the destroyers. We were just hoping this Necron Lord doesn't get back up, and yeah, things aren't looking too good for the Necrons if he doesn't get back up. Although you do have a monolith coming in, which can't do anything this turn. Over here, we knocked down the Necron Lord again. If he gets back up, this Dreadnought is dead. It's just dead. And there's 3 guys dead here. They passed the morale check. So yeah, it's Stu's turn now, and we will check back. More to come. Alright, so end of Stu's turn 5. He moved his monolith over in a blocking pattern against my Space Marines, so now I won't be able to challenge that objective with them. Or take it, I should say. He stunned this Vindicator, immobilized the Dreadnought, which was clutch because now I won't be able to assault his monolith. His Necron Lord woke back up, came over, assaulted Lysander, and Lysander just said, "Get back down." And so he did. Over here, this Necron Lord got back up as well, assaulted the Dreadnought, and they both did nothing to each other. Well, it was a penetrating hit and an invulnerable save, and both of them made the save. So that assault continues. What is going to be really important for me is to figure out a way to get rid of this monolith. So luckily for me, everything is tied up in assault right now, so I'll have this turn just to take shots at it. We will check back in at the end of turn 5, but after that awesome turn 4, it's starting to look like it's just going to end in a draw. So we will check back. More to come.